Mastering the mind is one of the most valuable skills we can develop. In today's world, we face countless pressures, work, relationships, and constant distractions that make it hard to stay calm and focused. Social media pulls our attention, daily stresses overwhelm us, and we're left feeling exhausted and reactive. But what if we could train ourselves to face life's challenges with a steady mind? This is where the wisdom of the ancient Stoics becomes powerful. For philosophers like Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus, mastering the mind meant taking control of their inner thoughts and emotions. They believed that by training ourselves to think clearly, we can stay calm even in difficult times. We can stop reacting impulsively and instead make thoughtful decisions that keep us grounded. The Stoics faced struggles of their own, wars, exile, and loss, and yet they found ways to remain steady and strong. By practicing what they called mental discipline, they taught themselves to overcome fear, anger, and anxiety. They showed us that while we can't always control what happens to us, we can control how we respond to it. When we master our minds, we're no longer at the mercy of every problem that comes our way. We gain freedom, peace, and the strength to face life with resilience. In this video, you'll discover 10 Stoic secrets that can help you master your mind the Stoic way. These timeless principles have the power to transform your outlook on life, make you more resilient, and bring a sense of calm to your daily routine. Let's dive in and uncover the Stoic secrets that will empower you to handle life's challenges with strength and wisdom. Secret number 1. Embrace Amor Fati. Amor Fati is a Latin phrase that means love of fate. It's a core idea in Stoicism and teaches us to embrace everything that happens in our lives, good and bad, as necessary parts of our journey. Instead of resisting or wishing things were different, the Stoics believed in accepting life as it comes, seeing challenges and setbacks as opportunities to grow stronger. This doesn't mean passively accepting hardship, but rather actively choosing to appreciate life's ups and downs. When we adopt Amor Fati, we start to look at each event as something we can learn from. Instead of letting setbacks drain our energy, we can focus on what they're teaching us and how they're shaping us. For example, if you face a tough situation at work or a conflict in a relationship, Amor Fati invites you to accept it as part of the journey you're on. Instead of getting stuck in regret or frustration, you can look at what this experience is showing you. Maybe it's a chance to build patience, develop resilience, or strengthen your communication skills. By choosing to embrace these moments, we not only reduce stress and anxiety, but also build a mindset that sees the value in every experience, no matter how challenging. Embracing Amor Fati allows us to live fully in the present and stops us from getting caught up in what if or why me thinking. When we love our fate, we start to find meaning in everything that happens. This mindset brings freedom because we no longer need everything to be perfect in order to be happy. We become resilient, adaptable, and ultimately stronger in facing whatever life throws our way. Secret number 2. Focus on what you can control. One of the most powerful Stoic lessons is to focus on what you can control and let go of what you can't. The Stoics believed that while we often spend energy worrying about things outside our control, like other people's opinions, unexpected events, or even the weather, true peace comes from directing our energy only toward what we can actually influence. This approach simplifies life by helping us see the difference between what's in our hands and what isn't. When we stop wasting time on things we can't change, we free ourselves from unnecessary stress and disappointment. Imagine facing a difficult situation, like getting delayed by traffic or receiving unexpected criticism. Instead of getting frustrated or upset, Stoicism teaches us to focus on our response. We can't control the traffic, but we can control how we react to it, maybe by practicing patience or using the time to listen to something uplifting. Similarly, while we can't control other people's opinions, we can control how we choose to respond and let it affect us. This mindset shift empowers us. When we focus on what we can control, like our actions, our thoughts, and our reactions, we take responsibility for our lives in a meaningful way. We can improve ourselves, make better choices, and handle situations calmly. This doesn't mean ignoring everything around us, but understanding where to place our energy for a healthier, more grounded approach to life. Letting go of what we can't control doesn't make us powerless. It makes us wise and resilient. By embracing this Stoic principle, we build mental clarity and resilience, allowing us to live more freely and focus on what truly matters. Secret number 3. Practice negative visualization. Negative visualization is a Stoic practice that may seem unusual at first, but it's incredibly powerful for building mental resilience. The idea is simple. By imagining possible setbacks or losses before they happen, we prepare our minds to handle them calmly and with acceptance. For the Stoics, this wasn't about being pessimistic. Rather, it was about training the mind to be ready for anything. When we picture challenges or losses, like losing a job, facing a disagreement, or even having a rough day, we start to appreciate what we have right now and build the strength to cope if things don't go as planned. Imagine that you're about to give a presentation. Using negative visualization, you could imagine some things going wrong, like technical issues or feeling nervous. By picturing these possibilities, you not only feel more prepared if they actually happen, but you might even become more grateful for the times when things go smoothly. This technique allows us to go through life with a bit more calm, knowing that we're prepared for the ups and downs. This practice also encourages gratitude. When we visualize losing something we care about, like a meaningful relationship or a job we enjoy, we realize how valuable it is. Negative visualization reminds us not to take things for granted and helps us cherish the present moment. Over time, this Stoic exercise builds a stronger mindset, making it easier to stay calm and resilient when real challenges arise. Instead of being caught off guard, we approach life with acceptance and appreciation, ready to face whatever comes our way. Secret number 4. Cultivate inner calm. Cultivating inner calm is a key Stoic practice that helps us stay steady and peaceful, no matter what's happening around us. Life is full of ups and downs, and it's easy to get caught up in stress, anger, or anxiety. But the Stoics believed that true strength comes from within, and they practiced techniques to maintain a calm mind, even in difficult situations. This inner calm doesn't mean ignoring problems or bottling up emotions. It's about learning to control our reactions so that we can face challenges with clarity and patience. Imagine encountering a stressful situation, like a frustrating day at work or a disagreement with a friend. Instead of immediately reacting with anger or stress, cultivating inner calm allows us to take a step back and breathe. The Stoics often practice deep breathing or mindfulness to center themselves, allowing them to respond to situations more thoughtfully. Inner calm also helps us focus on solutions rather than dwelling on problems. When our minds are peaceful, we can see things more clearly, make sound decisions, and handle difficulties without feeling overwhelmed. The Stoics viewed this calm state as a form of mental discipline that brings greater freedom because it allows us to stay unaffected by outside events. We're no longer pushed and pulled by every little frustration. Instead, we become steady and grounded. Building inner calm takes practice, but the benefits are worth it. As we strengthen this inner peace, we start to experience life with less stress and more resilience. The world around us may be chaotic, but by cultivating inner calm, we learn to find peace within ourselves, no matter what's going on outside. Secret number 5. Develop a strong morning routine. Developing a strong morning routine is a powerful way to set a positive tone for the day and build a resilient mindset. The Stoics believed in beginning each day with intention, using the morning to prepare their minds and focus their thoughts. Instead of jumping straight into the day's distractions, a morning routine allows us to center ourselves, reflect on our goals, and start with a clear purpose. This can be as simple as taking a few moments to practice gratitude, set intentions, or engage in activities like journaling, stretching, or deep breathing. For instance, the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius would often reflect on his goals and values each morning, reminding himself of what truly mattered. By doing this, he was less likely to be overwhelmed by daily stresses. In the same way, when we take time to plan our day and prepare our minds, we're better equipped to handle challenges calmly and make choices that align with our values. Creating a morning routine doesn't have to be complicated. You might start with just a few minutes of silence, reading a short Stoic quote, or writing down 3 things you're grateful for. Over time, these small actions can have a big impact, helping you feel grounded and focused before diving into the day's tasks. Consistency is key. When we repeat these practices daily, they become habits that strengthen our minds and keep us centered. By developing a strong morning routine, we're not just preparing for a good day, we're building mental resilience for life. Secret number 6. Seek wisdom, not validation. One of the core Stoic beliefs is to seek wisdom rather than validation. This means focusing on learning, growth, and becoming a better person, instead of worrying about what others think of us. In today's world, it's easy to get caught up in seeking approval through social media likes, praise from others, or by trying to fit in. But the Stoics believed that real strength and happiness come from within, not from the opinions or approval of others. By focusing on wisdom, we invest in understanding ourselves and the world around us, which leads to deeper confidence and inner peace. When we seek wisdom, we become more open to learning from every experience. Instead of worrying about how we're seen by others, we focus on improving our character, making sound decisions, and doing what feels right to us. The Stoics taught that by putting our energy into learning and self-improvement, we build a foundation of strength that isn't shaken by outside opinions. This doesn't mean ignoring others entirely, but rather valuing our own growth over fleeting approval. Imagine facing a tough choice or receiving criticism. If we're focused on validation, we might change our actions just to please others. But if we're focused on wisdom, we're more likely to consider what's right and learn from the experience. This mindset allows us to grow and improve without constantly worrying about judgment. Seeking wisdom over validation gives us freedom. We stop depending on external praise to feel good about ourselves and start building confidence from within. As we shift our focus from what others think to our own journey of learning and growth, we find a lasting sense of fulfillment and become more resilient in facing life's challenges. Secret number 7. Embrace discomfort. Embracing discomfort is a key Stoic principle that teaches us to face challenges and uncertainties head-on rather than avoiding them. In life, we often seek comfort and security, but the Stoics believed that true growth happens outside our comfort zones. By willingly facing discomfort, we build resilience and learn valuable lessons that help us become stronger and more adaptable. This doesn't mean we should seek out pain for its own sake, but rather that we should be open to experiences that push us to grow. For example, think about a situation that makes you uncomfortable, like public speaking or trying something new. Instead of avoiding it, embracing discomfort means stepping up to the challenge. The Stoics understood that when we confront our fears, we gain confidence and learn that we are capable of much more than we realize. Each time we push through discomfort, we expand our limits and strengthen our ability to handle future challenges. This mindset also helps us to develop a sense of gratitude for the tough moments in life. When we face discomfort, we often find ourselves learning important lessons about patience, resilience, and courage. It teaches us to appreciate the good times even more because we understand what it means to struggle. Embracing discomfort can be practiced in small ways, such as trying a new hobby, having difficult conversations, or setting challenging goals. Each time we embrace discomfort, we're building mental strength and preparing ourselves for whatever life throws our way. By shifting our perspective to see discomfort as a teacher rather than something to avoid, we become more resilient and open to growth. Ultimately, the Stoic practice of embracing discomfort empowers us to live fully and confidently, knowing we can handle any challenge that comes our way. Secret number 8. Practice memento mori. Memento mori is a powerful Stoic concept that translates to remember death. This idea might sound morbid at first, but it's actually a helpful reminder to live our lives fully and with intention. By acknowledging that life is finite and that our time here is limited, we can gain a clearer perspective on what truly matters. The Stoics believed that reflecting on our mortality helps us appreciate each day and encourages us to focus on what we want to achieve in our lives. Instead of getting caught up in trivial worries or distractions, memento mori encourages us to make the most of our time. When we remind ourselves that life is short, we start to prioritize the things that bring us joy and fulfillment. We become more aware of our relationships, goals, and dreams, leading us to spend our time on what truly matters. For example, if you have a dream you've been putting off, memento mori might inspire you to take action today, rather than waiting for the right time. It encourages us to seize opportunities and make meaningful connections with those around us. Moreover, this practice helps us deal with fear and anxiety. When we accept that death is a natural part of life, we can approach challenges with greater courage. Instead of fearing failure or setbacks, we realize that every moment is an opportunity to learn and grow. This perspective empowers us to take risks and pursue our passions without hesitation. Incorporating memento mori into our daily lives doesn't have to be heavy. It can be as simple as reflecting on our goals each day or appreciating the people we love. By embracing this Stoic practice, we cultivate a deeper understanding of life's value and the importance of living authentically. Ultimately, memento mori reminds us to live fully, cherish each moment, and leave a meaningful legacy. Secret number 9. Cultivate empathy and kindness. Cultivating empathy and kindness is a vital Stoic practice that helps us connect with others and build stronger relationships. The Stoics understood that we are all part of a larger community, and that showing compassion towards others is essential for our own well-being. Empathy means putting ourselves in someone else's shoes and understanding their feelings and perspectives. When we practice empathy, we become more aware of the struggles and challenges others face, which allows us to respond with kindness and support. For example, when someone is upset or going through a tough time, instead of judging or dismissing their feelings, we can take a moment to listen and understand. This simple act of kindness can make a significant difference in their lives and can strengthen our connections. The Stoics believed that when we show kindness, we not only help others, but also enhance our own sense of purpose and happiness. Acts of kindness can be small, like offering a helping hand or sharing a kind word. These gestures create a ripple effect, encouraging others to act kindly in return. Moreover, cultivating empathy helps us manage our own emotions. When we focus on understanding others, we often find that our own worries seem smaller. This shift in perspective allows us to be more patient and tolerant, reducing feelings of anger or frustration. The Stoics taught that recognizing our shared humanity fosters a sense of community and support, reminding us that we're not alone in our struggles. Incorporating empathy and kindness into our daily lives can transform our interactions and create a more positive environment. By actively seeking to understand and support others, we contribute to a culture of compassion. Ultimately, cultivating empathy and kindness not only enriches our relationships, but also leads to a more fulfilling and connected life. Through this Stoic practice, we discover that caring for others is an essential part of caring for ourselves. Secret number 10. Detach from outcomes. Detaching from outcomes is a key Stoic principle that encourages us to focus on our actions rather than the results of those actions. In life, we often become attached to specific outcomes, such as getting a promotion, achieving a goal, or winning an argument. While it's natural to want positive results, the Stoics taught that our true power lies in how we choose to respond and act, not in the outcomes themselves. By practicing this detachment, we free ourselves from unnecessary stress and disappointment when things don't go as planned. For example, think about a job interview. It's easy to become anxious about whether you'll get the job, but the Stoic approach is to focus on preparing as best as you can and giving your best effort during the interview. If you get attached to the outcome, such as getting the job, you might feel defeated if you don't succeed. However, if you detach from that outcome, you can take pride in your preparation and the effort you put in, regardless of the result. This mindset allows you to see every experience as a learning opportunity, helping you grow and improve for the future. Detaching from outcomes also helps us cultivate resilience. Life is unpredictable, and we can't control everything that happens. By letting go of our attachment to specific results, we reduce anxiety and develop a greater sense of peace. This doesn't mean we stop caring about our goals. Rather, we learn to enjoy the journey and appreciate the process. Incorporating this Stoic practice into our lives means focusing on what we can control, our actions, choices, and efforts, while accepting that we can't always dictate the results. By detaching from outcomes, we gain freedom from fear and disappointment, allowing us to pursue our passions and ambitions with a calm and open heart. Ultimately, this secret empowers us to live fully, knowing that our worth is not defined by our achievements, but by our character and efforts. As we wrap up our exploration of the 10 Stoic secrets to master your mind, it's essential to remember the powerful lessons we've discussed. We started with Amor Fati, learning to embrace our fate and see every experience as a valuable part of our journey. Then we focused on controlling what we can, practicing negative visualization to prepare for challenges, and cultivating inner calm to face life with resilience. Developing a strong morning routine and seeking wisdom over validation are also crucial for building a solid foundation for our lives. We learned to embrace discomfort, recognizing that growth often happens outside our comfort zones. Practicing memento mori helped us appreciate the limited time we have and motivated us to live fully. Cultivating empathy and kindness allowed us to connect with others meaningfully, enriching our relationships and creating a supportive environment. Finally, detaching from outcomes reminded us to focus on our efforts and actions rather than stressing over results we can't control. Now it's time to take these Stoic secrets and apply them to your daily life. Start by picking one or two principles that resonate with you and incorporate them into your routine. Whether it's practicing negative visualization, developing a morning routine, or focusing on empathy, take small steps towards making these practices a part of who you are. Remember, mastering your mind is a journey, not a destination. It requires practice and patience, but the rewards are worth it. By embracing these Stoic secrets, you can cultivate a stronger, more resilient mindset that will help you navigate life's challenges with grace and confidence. So take action today. Reflect on what you've learned and commit to living a more Stoic life. Your mind and your future self will thank you. Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. Marcus Aurelius. Final words. Thank you for watching. If you found these Stoic secrets valuable, consider subscribing for more insights into Stoic wisdom and personal growth. Remember, mastering your mind is a journey, one step at a time.